Sanibonani, Dumelang Lochani, Absheni, Ndima Cheroni. Namhlanje nihlele nosisi wenu, your host uSisi Nomzamo. Niyazi ke uSisi Nomzamo akahlali yedwa kodwa before I say ukuthi nginabo bani, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Facebook sikhona My Scars My Testimony. With TikTok sikhona My Scars My Testimony, and also with YouTube sikhona siyatholakala My Scars My Testimony. And as I told you ukuthi angichili ngedwa ngihlezi nginabantu today. Hey, tshela abantwana bakho, biza the youth, biza abantwana bahlale phansi bazobona ukuthi uSisi Nomzamo uhlele nobani. Namhlanje nginabo Mrs or abo Miss Oyisa. Ninjani my girls? Ngiyaphila. Ithi siqale lapha introduce. Ubani sis?
Okay, mina ngokwegama, my name is Khanyisile Ngwenya. I am a model and a singer. Ngi-ambassador yase Oyisa.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Should we say boo 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 boo?
Drum roll.
Okay, Khanyisile siyakwamkela.
Okay, mina nguSipusethu Hlomela. I'm a model and a dancer, and mina I am the Miss Philanthropist and also the first princess of Mr. and Miss Incarnate SA.
Oh wow, zithi boo 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 boo. And
Sanibonani emakhaya, mina ngu-Happiness Sikhosana. I'm a Miss Incarnate SA First Princess.
oh wow.
It's 2025.
Oh wow.
2024.
All right.
And
Wow.
2025 also.
Uyaziphinda girl.
Yes. Ngophatha this last year and this year.
Oh wow. Nice. It's boo 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 boo.
Boo.
Yes. So girls, I want to know what motivated you to get into indaba ye modeling.
Well, for me, like there's always been this thing, yoguti, like when people look at me, they say, you're too tall, you're too slim, you shouldn't do this, like anyegi kufanele and stuff. And for me, it was like a way to show other people that you shouldn't listen to the noise or whatever people say about you. You should listen to yourself and do what you do. And I started modeling through school pageant. That's when I decided, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to do what I love. And this is where I'm at.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay, so me, I joined modeling because at primary I used to be bullied a lot. There used to be body shaming and this thing and then they call you names. So I was like, you know what, I want to prove them wrong. I want to do something new because I used to dance. So I felt like so I was like, let me just join modeling because I felt like ngaba is something as a success in and yet it is. So because of modeling.
Oh, mina, I started doing modeling in primary, like grade 6. Nakhona, I was slim, like noma slim namanje. So bekune pageant esikoleni. Thisha wami ahamba amatlas, so wangichoose ngami because bayabona umzimba wami. Masho ukuthi azini kuzoba khona ipageant, so ukuthi ngicela ukuthi ungene nawe ubona. Ayinami ngangena vele and ngaba second princess. So after that ngajela ukuthi hayi man, lento ngathi sengiyayithanda manje. Singichubeke vele ngangena kuye kakhulu.
Wow. So how did you guys get to know about Oyisa?
Well, mina, I found out about Oyisa when they came to school. Like there's these activities or organizations that they do, like projects. They come to schools and then we do activities and whatsoever, and then they tell us about themselves. Mina, I knew them from that. Yeah.
Mina, I knew them from the school pageant last year in Miss and Miss Pulong. The time Beza and then they did a program and then eventually they were like let's just join the pageant. Then that's when I realized it's a very, very legit pageant. Very, very legit.
Mina, I knew them from a friend. So I had a friend who Miss Nayo 2022. So mina bengiyenzela modeling and bengifuna ukuthi ngenze i-pageant. So wangitshela ngayo and ngabona ukuthi hayi vele they wangichazela ngakhona ukuthi there's ama-classes bafundisa ama-models noma ngabe ungekho kubo but uyakhona ukuthi uyo-trainer and everything. So ngabazi kanjalo.
So winning your different titles, how was it like?
Like it was very, very, very exciting. Like knowing that you won something that people were not sure you would win. Like people had doubts. They were like, when they looked at you, they see you as just a thing, like a failure or something. Like it made me so happy to know that I can make a difference in another person's life, because when they look at me, they see that I'm slim, I'm tall, meaning like it doesn't matter how you look or how you are. When you're passionate about something and you want to do it, you can achieve it. So like it made me very happy.
Wow, tell us more about your title as an ambassador.
I'm practically like the face of the pageant. I'm the ambassador.
All right.
It's Mphat, you know. I'm a boss. Yeah.
I feel free, ish on the loud and clear.
New boss.
Yes, girl.
Yeah. Yes. So mostly I'm there for advertising or ISA. Yes.
Okay, and your duties as the ambassador?
Well, it's to promote the brand through social media and obviously face to face. And I also do mentorship, Konamanje, because my entries, they're open. Guys, if you want to join, don't be afraid. Hit us up. We'll join it. Yes, I'm also a mentor there.
Oh, wow. Yes, my love.
Okay, so it was really unbelievable because I did not actually win one title, but 2 in one day. So I was like, okay, I did this, like literally, it happened. So Ugwina Miss Philanthropist and also First Princess, it was really amazing for me because like, it's okay. No man join my pageant, I can do this, even if it's like the biggest pageant, like I can do this. But confidence, like I can do this, and like I can achieve greater things and more things. It's a very, very great opportunity for me.
Yes, and it's a rare title, hey? Tell us more about it. Because, mina anyaz, at least the ambassador, I know, okay, mama the ambassador. And ilento yako, it's very rare. Like, yes, ngiyaqala nokuyizwa. Ngayizwa nje makuthiwa Miss what?
Philanthropist.
Uyayizwa ke. Nizwile masimabukela emakhaya. Uyayichaza ugel.
So numbing as actually ukuthi minani, but then eventually because this nama AI and Google, I was ngabona ukuthi kahle kahle if Miss Philanthropist ichaza ukuthi like I did a lot of not mentorship, sorry, ama task. It's basically like moments ama task, you know, making a difference in my community or helping out your I'm a community, just changing bonus and you can make a difference in someone's life and in your community. Philanthropist is actually a rare title, but
Yes, girl, and the First Princess. This year and the last year.
Yes.
How did you feel, Nje, winning the title?
Yeah, I was so happy. I was really happy because the competition was tight. But I knew ukuthi ngizowina because ungena kwami there angimele into ukuthi ngiyazi ukuthi angisiyiloser. Even though ngijile ukuthi even i-competition it's a win or lose situation. But I knew ukuthi hayi la ngizowina because bengizimisele. And bengizijele ukuthi lento le ngiyenza ngoba ngiyithanda. So I was so happy. Ukuthi ngimanage ufika ku top 2. Akusunoma ubani afikayo.
Go
Top 2.
Wow. So umsebenzi wakho as the First Princess?
Umsebenzi wami I aim to empower a youth ukuthi babe ne self confidence bazithande futhi because most of people bayathanda ukuthi bafuna ungenela something but bayasaba. Akana confidence. So mina I aim to empower leyo nto leyo ukuthi abantu bakhona uba ne self confidence and self love. And ukuthi bazithembe.
Wow.
They must believe in themselves. Mawungena endaweni uzitshela ukuthi I can do this and ngizophuma nayo.
So at home, what did they say? Mawufika nje uthi mama or baba, nang mina manje sengifuna ukungenela I modeling. Anyone? You don't have to do it.
Like endlini ukuthi bathini
Yes.
bangijabulela because bathina ukuthi ngiyayithanda ngisho basho ukuthi bazongisupport and njengoba ngingena kanje ngingangenela mahala because noma bazokhipha imali yabo ba expect ukuthi ngiwini not just ukuthi ngene nje just ukuthi ngiyamna sengisho ukuthi hayi mama ngingenela imodeling.
Okay, so mina, my mom vele, I live with my mom and my grandma. So basically they were like, you can do this. And they were like very, very happy because babonile ukuthi finally senginento engijabulisayo because in modeling it brings out the inner me. Like I feel comfortable nje model everything. I just feel like myself. Purely myself. Yeah.
Well, for me, it was a bit different because, like, background yasekhaya, well, my mom doesn't work. She raises me as a single parent. So, like, the issue with her it was finances. Ne? But then, since I started modeling through a school pageant, ngaqala ma-rehearsal without telling her ukuthi ngiyarehearsa. Ngamtshela vele i-event says of you ukuthi girl ngijoin i-pageant. So rounds were corner, they were like simple because we didn't have to buy many things. It was just like school uniform, and then we were going to be dressed by a designer and evening dress. Luckily, Umamkulam, she gave me a dress. And then when she was like, "Hi Bokanyi, I don't have money to buy you a dress," I was like, "Likona irogo," and then like she was happy. When I came back, Mom, I won. Queen, like she cried. She was so happy because now she said that she was doing it at primary, so it's about Bacon, just that the finances were a problem, but then like she supported me, like Namanje, she still supports me.
Yes, as ama ambassadors and abo Miss Bay Oisa, what projects do you do, guys, with the community?
Well, firstly, IOISA, it has many organizations whereby they talk to, like, there's this one called A Boy Needs Love. So basically they provide support for a male child, also for female children as well. But then I love this one here, boy child, because kuma community sugagu, it's like a boy child, it's like, so yeah, it brings like difference to a community because abange, they are raised by single mothers and they need a father figure, so it's there to help them and show them the way. Yes.
Okay, so Ioisane, remember that it's a township pageant, but then they try their best to make it like the best pageant ever because Kumama pageant, pageant, there are no journey pageant. So basically this is a journey pageant. You learn new stuff, you meet new people, and even if ungakwazi ukumodela la mariazas lawa bayasiza, you can like literally become a professional modeling. So basically a community isiza abantu. If you want to do modeling, you can just do modeling with, and you can even start Oisa if you want to start modeling. So yeah.
Oh wow. So being the faces that you are, did you ever face any challenges after mhlambe ukuba the brand of Oyisa? Are there any challenges engena hlangana nawo?
So for me, no, there are no challenges at all. Because nje kumanje ngikule podcast kungenxa yabo, ngihambile ngama photo shoots kungenxa yabo. Just that nje ufuna nokuthi kuze izinto ezinhle kuphela, not the bad stuff. Yeah.
So what would you say to a child oti, you know what, I've been bullied a lot and now ngiyayithanda lento leniyenzayo ye modeling, but I don't think it's for me?
Well, if you're watching, what I would say to you is never ever listen to what people say about you. It's about what you think it's about what you say inside your heart. Like, I for one have been facing a lot through like abantu bashukuthi hey umqondo, like abayibeki, like they don't sugarcoat it, bayibeka straight bas umqondo, like, if we abalalela abantu, you will never achieve anything good in life. And like whether you do good, whether you do bad, they always talk. So do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you are the one who's living for yourself. Yes.
Okay, so from my personal experience, I'll advise them, Uguti, you just have to stand tall. Don't listen to people's comments. They don't matter, actually. It's your life and your decisions. So basically, and if they bully you or they body shame you, just know that you are in God's image. You are made by God. So whatever they do, don't even care, you know. So if you want to start doing modeling or dancing, just do it. And you want to experience more about it. Just don't let them get into you.
Now, I always tell people, do you be what you want to be, not what people want to see. Because most uyenza kanjalo uzoyenzela abantu and uzosaba ukuziveza your talent. So umuntu ngizomtshela ukuthi no, forget about people and do what you want, because angeke uzophika nomuntu. Umuntu phela ngasho kanje cause ngibunomona and akakubonela into enhle. Yes.
Then on team building, what do you guys do for activities? Are there games that you play to build each other? Nenzani
yes.
nenzani
Yeah, a
ukuthi
lot.
semnandi nifike
No,
nifaka amakwayikwayi nihambe kuphela, or what do you do?
No.
Guys, go kumnandi. I don't think like laugh it's around like kwatsaduza ukuthi khona
Nenzani kwa
pageant
Oyisa, tell
enje.
us.
Like-
Funa ukwazi nami ngifuna ukuya.
Woza.
Siyafika, okay, fine, siyafika. Then siyarehearsa, like qala masifika siyarehearsa. Abantu bethu ama-director wethu abuza like each and everyone ukuthi uzizwa kanjani today. So kumele ufile free ukusho ukuthi ubana kangiphethanga kahle. Ubuza wonke umuntu like one by one. That's how do you feel? How was today? Don't. Then after that, dlala ama-games. Maybe banama-team ngama-team. We play games. Bakhona bawinayo. Kanjalo. Like i-rehearsal emamnandi. Noma sewukhona like you forget about your problems. Mogu
What
thing I've
kind of
noticed.
games do you guys play? 2 or 3 nyana?
Well, Konole Saidlala, that one was my favorite. We were tripped, like, we had finalist sessions.
Oh,
we were
like-
tripped inside of them, and we were supposed to, like, what is law, suse, like, it's like a trap, you know. That one, it was so challenging. I get winile bega chitile. They were just like trying to mess with us. That one was the best, literally the best.
And my favorite one was futhi le buku qala le bese hlala ever. So basically kuzoba bazobe babeka icathulo, ne? Babeka icathulo kuba nama team I2. So one of the directors was shooting heads, shoulders, knees, then shoe, and then you go catch the shoe. So it was really challenging, even though but it was really, really fun.
So you enjoy activities.
It's the best.
Also, it makes your mind to think and njengoba ubushilo
Yes,
ukuthi
you forget
ikwenza
about
ukuthi
your
ukhohlwe
problems.
ukuthi ekhaya uboyapi kwenzakalani.
There were days mangifika like ngikho right from endlini mhlawumbe mangifika ku makhamba isikhathi ngiyakhohlwa nokuthi mangifika la I wasn't okay, but mangiphuma ngiyimi khohlwa nokuthi mangifika bengikho right.
True.
Wow. Hayi ngizoyela ama games. I think ngizoyela ama games.
I was.
Wow. And the first time you were on your heels. Yay. Yazini. Pop. Anwathi nje kancane baba. I don't think ukuthi ngaligqokela igaga. Wow. So guys, confidence. Ugqokile lingaga. Kuba njani nje?
I always tell people namangizolifaka athi yo hayi mina nyeke lingaka ngithi mangaba yi-model uzomanage ukufaka lingaka because maze masofaka ngaka once more ufaka elincane like ngifila ngathi ngifaka iteki. Honestly mangifaka like lingaka ngathi ngifaka iteki.
So the first time nje ulifaka ama challenges wakhona uke wathi ukuhamba ngewalk
Obvious.
Futhi ku pageant yethu ku first round yo ngusmouth ama-dollars ngithi
uliza ukuthi
but lona li-comfortable.
We're very comfortable.
Because it's a platform here. So
Okay.
it's very, very comfortable.
vele nje kwamele nigcoke lawa ngaka vele.
It's not a
It's
must.
not a must. It's just that you're comfortable and like balance ikona guleli, you know,
and it's recommended.
whatever platform.
But for me, I think it's a must. You can't be a model anyway. No.
You must show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you
you
must,
must be
leave
there.
a mark.
You
know.
must be there. So, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I see myself as a Miss South Africa, Miss Universe.
Boo, 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 boo. Okay.
Yes, like definitely from mentorship and the guidance I'm getting from Oisa, I definitely see myself there and leaving a mark. Igama elithi khanyisile ngonya, it's going to be known. Definitely.
Your SMS, guys.
Nje.
To support.
Same thing actually, because njengoba ngicala manje ngivele ngazibona nje ukuthi ngisafuna ukuqhubeka ngale nto modeling. I wanna enter more pageants, win more titles, you know. Igama lami nje ngifuna ukuthi laba bangibhulishe babone ukuthi yo sipho sethu uba endaweni ezinkulu.
Wow.
You know. So nje modeling nje I see myself in modeling, and also if not, because modeling is going to be my side career, I want to be a surgeon doctor. So yeah, nje. I just want to live my own life, drive my own car, have my own house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see myself representing my country as a model. Like ngiphume, like ngibazi ukuthi babanokuthi abantu ayinawo samodelana namhlanje ngithi yes ngelinye ilanga ngeke basho kanje bazongibona e-TV basho ukuthi how really umuntu lo yabe sithi cha kunini uyaphi yakuma-result ayinawe ngithi yes ngiyakhona. So nje in 5 years ngifuna ukuzibona lapho nimoto yami obvious ngapha nguthisha wabantwana bazi ukuthi simemithi vele linyatheli hili.
Wow.
Model, international model.
Ubhale echokhweni
Yes,
ngiyile. Bali body ngiyile. Umem lona. Hey, the next generation guys. Abo member fama hile esikolweni. I love that. I love that. Can you see wena besides in modeling, what do you want to be?
Mina, I want to be a dermatologist. Yes, because like a dermatologist is a doctor that deals with skin, nails, and hair. So basically, I saw Uguti, most people, they lack self-esteem and self-confidence because of the main fact that maybe unama pimples or whatsoever. So I want to be there to like help them. Uguti, you know, at least okay, I was sick, or maybe confidence in Abuya. But then like, I don't think abantu will like buzz doubt it just because of something that's on their face. But then I just want to be there to help them out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And Babugele Makaya, I'm not only having ladies pela, but I also have Umiste Oyesa. So sizozo with even the men, they can get into the industry with power, with pride, with boldness. So sizowamkela Mr. Oyesa. Asimshayeleni izandla sithi bo 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 bo. Ngicela nje oyi-1 asidedele kancane then bese sifaka Mr. Oyesa.
Okay.
So yeah. Kansile,
Yabo.
the ambassador.
Yes.
So Sisi, how did you feel like ukuthi nje manje I'm the face, I have to be there, I have to show up all the time nje, ngibe khona, ngibe present?
Like I felt happy because like mina vele ngumuntu ethanda attention. So basically like as the ambassador, I guess it's like okay, I can show up because you know I can leave a mark and stuff. So like I was so happy. Ukuthi like ngizobonwa, you know?
Yes. One day you want to see yourself in the billboards.
You know, like mang driver lapha ya na ngilapha, people see me, you know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And once again, welcome Mr. Oyesa. Can you introduce yourself? Usitshela ukuthi ubani?
Okay, firstly, I would like to say I'm really excited to be here. I've been looking at the page you guys post. My scars, my testimony. Even my brother was here and he introduced me to the page. So I was in that phase where I wanted to check with you guys what is it that you offer and all that. So I wanted to see myself here, by the way. Ka lebitso nna ke Paseka Moses Makulwane, and I'm the first prince of All Incarnate South Africa. I'm a tutor, and I'm also an upcoming artist and a lyricist. Yes.
You are welcome
Thank
to
you,
my
thank you very
Scars
much.
My Testimony.
Thank you very much.
Siyakwamkela. Hey, isisuthu ngizwe ukhuluma isisuthu but ke isisuthu sakho hey angisazi mina isisuthu. But ke you are free to speak in Sotho if you want to.
Yes. I'm very proud of my culture, by the way.
Hayi ngikuzwile nje ukuthi uabuti.
Yes.
Yes, and being a Sotho man going into kwindaba ye modeling, how was it?
Firstly, we live in a society whereby most people think that men shouldn't do modeling. They are seen as weak. Sometimes they think that when you join modeling, maybe you what can I say? You fall on a different, like you're like orchestrate. You are gay or something. That's what they think. But according to me, since I'm a let me say I'm a professional model, because I'm soon to be joining the higher pageants. So what I can say is that as a man, you need to be able to see, to open up on the new world. Don't close yourself. Be able to like
To learn
learn more things and all those things. So I started joining modeling in 2023.
What motivated you to join modeling? It's okay manje ngiyayibona ibhola, ngiyayibona cricket, ngiyayibona karate, but I'm doing this.
Eventually there was a school pageant Bulding, so they asked me ukuthi ngibafundise ukwoka because they really liked how I walked. It was one of the students that was engifunda nawo esikolweni. So what happened is that after the school pageant, there was a learner ukuthi began a competition which was in September when the pageant was in August. So I went there to watch her. So what happened there is that guma pageant there are rounds angisho and all those things. So there was a round evening wear where males they wear formal and the ladies they wear their gowns, right? And then it happened ukuthi amachita was shorter. So they asked me, because I was wearing a nice suit, they asked me ukuthi to add up on the number so that yabona we took balance when we get singing the stage nan. So what happened is that when I get on the stage, I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know how to turn. I didn't even know how to pose, how to represent myself in the stage. So what happened ukuthi it's a mangene stage, so people were crazy. So they were like screaming, and I was actually asking myself, what's going on? And they were like really excited to see me.
Was it the looks or the walk?
I think I believe it was how I actually walk and how I actually represent myself, because I'm one person who has a confidence in everything I do. I make sure that I do it with profession and I do it exceptionally. So the way indlela ngingeneng ngayo stage ngena with the lady I was working with, maybe they liked how I indlela ngingeneng ngayo. So starting from there, there's a guy Ebatu Andile. He's a model. He came to me and he said to me, you can join my pageants. You're really good at this thing. And then when I arrive at home, I sit down and think about it. And then I see the way I dress. It actually links with the male models, how they dress. And I was like, you know what, this thing, man, I can do it. And it seems really interesting. I started joining Mr. ANC Youth League, and then I won. That was my first pageant. I won as the second prince. So starting from there, I started investing in myself, going to rehearsals so that I can be more professional. And then I joined OISA. And this is what I got. And I'm really excited to have the first prince.
Oh, wow.
It's something big.
So, go high. What did they say when you said, okay, now, na kile mona wa Mosotho, I want to join in modeling?
What I can say, I live with my mother. My father lives at Eastern Cape. And eventually, when I used to live with my father, like I was caged. I couldn't get to know myself. What are the things that I love? What are the things that I'm capable of? So my father is one person who I don't have a good relationship with. So on the father side, even if I won, I sent him a picture, he just blue ticked, he didn't say nothing. So I don't have a good relationship with my father. Yes, we talk, but I don't have a good relationship with my father. My mother always have faith in me. Everything I do, he like she's a queen. She's my friend, she's everything to me, you know. So it's among Figendlini. I came with the belt and he said, neketseba vele, neketseba demo. So you know, she's that kind of person who's supportive in everything I do. She's just said, do it. You know, you can excel in everything you do. Just do whatever you want.
So what are the activities that you have as ama men gwi oyisa?
Go Oisa, specifically me personally, well, they give us a task what we need to do, like our duties as title holders, right?
Yes.
But one most thing that it's important to me is it's actually empowering the youth. I'm actually one model who is focused mainly on, not that I don't focus on women, but I focus mainly on men. I want to show them that modeling is not just about women. It's not just about you men joining the journey pageant. The journey pageant seem as being weak or whatever it is the case. Né? Like I have during my competition time, Mangsesogu Oisa, I actually wanted to make a campaign. I made a campaign, in fact, and I still want to do that. I made a campaign which focused on mainly men. We had a men's talk on men opening up and them like being able to explore new things and being able to see model as something else but fashion. You know, there's nothing else but fashion.
Wow.
Yes.
Ladies, what would you say to your brothers about, you know what, this modeling thing, it's not for me? Since ni nabo miste.
Well, what I'd love to say is, you know, mostly it's not that they don't want to do it. They do want to do it, but then they're afraid of what the community will say. So what I would say to them is, don't be afraid, bruh. Like, if you want to do this thing, do it. You know, because modeling, you find is sisterhood and brotherhood. So imagine if we won and you're still afraid of what the community will say. Uzilahlela ngaphandle, because kuma pageant we've got families.
Yes.
So you know, wars also joiner. Like, come, you'll get sisters and brothers because we can just see family, just see la. So wars, don't be afraid.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'll tell them ukuthi nje abajoine nje pageant bangabi nendaba ukuthi abantu bazothi oh my gosh, are you gay because abantu bahlezi banama negative comments every time. Noma wenza kuhle banama negative comments, noma wenza kubi, they always have negative comments. But ungabi nendaba ukuthi bathini. If you want to do it ngoba wena ubona kahle ukuthi izokusebenza lento ufuna ukuyenza.
What would you say to the brotherhood?
The brotherhood, as I've said that I actually focus mainly on men. Yes. As a man, you need to be able to have self-improvement. You need to be able to explore yourself. You need to be able to know what you love. And you need to be able to tolerate on the things that people say. You know, because people, they always talk negative things. So as a man, you need to stand up for your own stuff, because at the end of the day, you'll be head of the house. You need to know how to set up rules. So if you don't start by exploring yourself and knowing, good, see, this is what I want, and I'm gonna do it without anyone saying nothing, you know. So you have to stay strong. You need to have confidence and look forward to do whatever you want in life. It's not only about modeling. It's not only about fashion. If you want to be a designer, you can be a designer. If you want to be something else, you can be something else. You want to be a teacher, you can be a teacher. Don't worry about what society says. It all starts with you. And there's always a room for a second chance in order for you to explore yourself and your lifestyle.
Wow. So besides modeling, what do you want to be?
I'm actually interested in many things, but the most important thing that I'm interested in computer science. I'm interested in web developing. So cybersecurity and all those things, you can name them. So anything that has to do with computer science, I'm looking forward to study computer science now. And anything that has to do with computer science, I'm interested in. It's cool. Like I think it's because maybe I love video games or something, but it's really cool. Like, yes, I want to create my own thing.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
I see myself, I want to create something which I cannot say it in public, but I have a lot of ideas. As I've said, I'm interested in web developing. There's a website which I want to create, and there's also an app that I want to create. So in 10 years' time, I'll be building in that. And not only the web developing thing. In 10 years' time, I want to see myself looking forward in coaching the young men so that they can become a better version in the future and sharpen their mindsets in order to clear up the negative thoughts of if umuntu ay model or if umuntu ay intenjena, he's considered weak and doesn't have boundaries.
Oh wow! As a brother, how is it like brotherhood yenu ku Oyisa?
Oyisa is best. Oyisa is, well, I had challenges.
Tell us about the challenges.
I had challenges
We
with
want to know.
Oyisa because when I was in matric, I was actually matriculated last year, which was in 2024. So at the very same time, I was a finalist at Incan South Africa, which is Oyisa. So now you see the balance in time. I had to study, and at the very same time, I had to go to the rehearsals and complete the task so that I can qualify to go to the, I can say the stage, qualify for stage. Because you can't go to the stage if you do not complete your task. You'll be actually terminated, you see. So it was a challenge to me. I had to balance. So it was really exhausting, but I knew that this is what I want. And as as someone who want to be a web developer, you need to adapt to the kind of lifestyle that it is. You need to be able to multitask and have time for everything. You need to manage your time. So my time management was my challenge. That's what I can say, because sometimes when we go to my rehearsals, Mr. Nitsang Teti say, yeah, you see this is what we terminate you for. It was a challenge to me. But looking forward, Oyisa, it has been. That's why I'm saying I'm calling myself a professional model. Ever since I joined Incan South Africa, I see myself professional. Even if I can be called or booked to charge maybe a genie pageant, I'm gonna charge them because I'm looking myself to be professional.
I like that.
That's what I actually love about Oyisa. Yes.
I like it because it shows ukuthi ku Oyisa bayanifundisa discipline as well.
Yes.
You can't just love and then go be okay, all right.
Yes.
Thumbs up, you are back, halala, you know. I'm happy ukuthi baya
They train
baqinisa
us.
isandla.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that ukuthi nisendleleni. Wow. With the family of Oyisa.
Yes.
Mangathiwa nje manje choose esiphi store eningathanda ukuyose representa, ningachoose usiphi nje?
Mr. Prize.
Mr. Price, you listening?
I also joined, like, there was a competition recently. I joined that competition. Unfortunately, I didn't make it because obvious there are many people with creative minds out there, but nje definitely Mr. Prize.
Hayi, siyababhalela, sisenda ama letter.
Nje.
Yeah, I think Mr. Price too. Why? Because I feel like in Mr. Price, in a fashion sense, like impahla zakhona like umuntu mongaya kule shop yakhona, you can find something that you really are confident enough to buy it and wear it. So mawugqoka impahla zabo nje, be like, okay, I like this fit. It's giving. So Mr. Price nje yabona. Oh, and also not only the store, but also a brand called Native Child. It's a hair brand. So mabangang sponsor nje, I'd be over the moon.
Oh wow, with your natural hair.
Also to add on Mr. Price,
Yes.
it accommodates us. Tina lava ma tiny waist, it accommodates us. There's this pair of jeans that I bought. Normally the jeans that I buy, like there's always a gap here at the back. That jean, it has like strips somewhere here. You can like pull it and then like the jean stays.
Oh
Like,
wow.
You adjust.
You adjust. Like I love that they accommodate us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr.
For me, you can even see how I dress.
Yes.
I think you can tell which brand I'm interested in. Okay, to cut everything short, My fashion sense, it has always been different and it has always been unique. Actually, I'm interested in Nevada. There is this Amaxhosa, I think it's not necessarily Amaxhosa brand, but mostly Amaxhosa Mawabuye Ntabeni, they wear Nevada. So I'm interested in Nevada. I'm also interested in Amaxhosa because they resemble the type of the fashion that I actually am interested in. And what is it? It's Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton.
We adore Mose.
Expensive.
Like it's just that these are the sponsored like the brands that I'm interested in. But obviously, if Nike can come and say, dude, we want to sponsor you. Really like your how you represent yourself. We really like your portfolio or whatever the case it is. We really like your profile or anything. So we want to sponsor you. Obviously, it's an opportunity to me. So I cannot reject that opportunity. uNkulunkulu makakupha akakuphi ngezandla. So what if ngithole sponsor se-Nike and sponsor se-Nike singangireferela maybe to Nevada, you see the case. But I'm actually interested in Nevada and Amaxhosa. Yes.
What would you do as a team to promote Oyisa to your community?
You want to talk? For me, I think it would be best if you like create a project or like make an event on a specific day, like mostly on a Saturday, because that's whereby people are there, they're available. So like I think Gulo event Leo, we could like do like activities and have banners whereby we can banners that have information near Oyisa, definitely an event, because like abantu bayazithanda izinto ezine, bumnandi and stuff. So an event would do.
Okay, so basically, I think social media, because people are always in social media. We can promote it on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, each and every social media. Because I want to these days, they like being on their phones most of the time. Or we can do a campaign and invite our age group, even the ones that are older than us. But like mostly social media is the best decision and the best platform that we choose to promote EOEs.
And to add on that, what you've just said, guys, please just follow the Oyisa page on Instagram. It's All Incarnate South Africa, and on Facebook, it's All Incarnate South Africa. And for me, I believe that recently, this year, last year things were different. This year things are different also because of the organization is growing and growing and growing. So this year we've introduced the Fashion Week, in which there's a fashion runaway. So there, a lot of people can come and explore and see what happens. And some of them, they may want to join the organization automatically because I'm sure we train them how to walk for runaways and all those things. And we also have a magazine, which is not yet ready, but we are still working on that. We have a magazine. So the magazine will also be published on the social medias, as she has said. The magazine will also be published. So it can also be something that that helps us to promote the organization. And to add on that, the podcast that we attend, these guys, they do a lot of things for us. The podcast that we attend, the radio stations and everything, you see, so that could help to promote the organization. And we're also available in Google. Mauzo search Laputi or in South Africa.
Touch a very important point, which we see Aguyo very soon, the Fashion Week. How do you guys feel, or what do you want to see on a Fashion Week?
So, Mina, I want to see fashion on the Fashion Week. Literally fashion on the Fashion Week. Like, I want people to like, baboni say creativity abo, like baboni say their inner selves, what they can do, mama kuluma ngimpahla, So, mostly fashion, just mostly fashion.
Yeah, definitely fashion. For me, I want to experience the runway, fashion, because like jewelry pageantry and stuff, I want to be wearing different designers' clothes. I mean, imagine saying designer, like, come on now, And mostly because fashion, for people that don't know, fashion is not just about the fabric and whatsoever. Fashion tells a story. So being the model that will be telling the story of the fashion designer, like, means a lot.
Njengoba sekakhulumile ukuthi fashion tells something. The way you walk, what you dress, it already tells us who you are and where you're coming from. Yabo? So for me, if Fashion Week, it actually opens doors for us to get our designers, for us to be able to remove the kids in the street to come and walk, those who are interested in modeling and fashion, or even because abanye abantu umuntu angaba interested in modeling, but not the pageant modeling, the runaway modeling, which is the Fashion Week. Even that, we are also opening an opportunity for those who are interested in walking. Uvela ahambe nje lapho ugqoke designer ahambe. This is really nice for other people, you know. And nami I really enjoy that. But this is the case. We want to open opportunities for other people. We don't want to close and make it maybe a limited space. We would say this is a Jenny pageant or maybe Johnny but in a competition pageant. Yabo? We also open a Fashion Week. It's okay. Even now, because we want to go and walk and maybe because angisho kunama brand apha ekasi bafuna ukusponsora bafuna ukushowcase ama lokunjani wabo ama talents wabo nani. So they wanna advertise their products. Sikhona, we can work together as Guatemala, as Tsakane, as Duduza, as South Africa. We can work together and uplift our brands to the highest level. That's what I actually love about Fashion Week.
Wow, we are so looking forward to. We are so nje ukunazisa nani to let you guys know. My scars, my testimony, we are part of the Fashion Week. So nje nathi we are looking forward ukubabona begqoke the brand my scars, my testimony. So yeah, nathi busy. Nizosibona. Yes. From what age do you guys accept ama modeling is Oyisa?
From 8 years, actually. So from 8 years until 20.
No, I don't think in 20, like we exceed because again we have different categories. We have but again we have teenage, we have Miss Teenage category again, and then we also have Miss and Miss category. That's why she's the first princess, and the lady who was sitting here,
Yes.
she's the first princess now. So you must confuse
different groups.
There are different groups. So we take as little and then we groom them until they professional, they become professional and they excel. Even if you are 8, you can come. We will teach you how to walk. We will teach you how to model. We will teach you how to pose.
Oh, wow.
We will teach you how to make a Fashion Week in order to advertise the brands.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I love the confidence. Hey,
Yes.
kahle uyasibiza uthi come on
Well
guys.
done.
We
Yes,
got
you need
you.
to come. Yes.
We got you. So abahluphi laba abancane when you start training them ukuthi bafane nani bagcoka amahila ngaka.
Bayahlupha because bajwayele ukudlala, you know, abanye bekho serious, but then eventually they see ukuthi hayi asela ngizodlala la, you know, yeah.
And another thing, I mean, umntana, like, angawukwatela umntana ukuthi mawuloku ukhuluma uyadlala. Umntana, you have to understand umntana from as little as 9 years old. You see, so that naye makase akhulile azokhuluma njengoba ngikhuluma nawe namhlanje ku my scars my testimony ukuthi ngaqala ku modeling when I was 9 years old. Or Incarnate South Africa groomed me and then inkhulisile and then I ended up being a professional model. I ended up being this person. So obvious ngathi nathi sihlupha nathi we used to hlupha nathi. Nathi we used to hlupha. Yabo sihleke
To
emuva.
apply
You see,
discipline.
yes, discipline is there, but at the end of the day, we are teenagers. We siyadlala nathi, you see. So bona bayahlupha, but a child is a child. And unendlebe na yamamela, there's a lot you can learn from a child. You mustn't underestimate the child.
How do you guys deal with indaba bullying inside the team?
Oh, to touch on that, we actually, I think it was last week, we were actually making a campaign at schools. We were at the school called Labane Motlapi. We're there to discuss the issue of anti-bullying and what the learners can do in order to stop bullying. Because Bullying, it cannot be stopped. For me, the way I understand it, the way I see it, we all know what bullying is, right? But we fail to understand what bullying is because we fail to act. So for me, the teenagers, the youth, is the only people who have power to stop bullying. Because umuntu omdala even though angaza azothi ustop bullying, uzocabanga ukuthini, yekelani bullying, like shouting and all those things, you see. But as youth, if we can work together to stop bullying, it can decrease in a very, very low level. That's what I actually understand and believe.
Yes.
You want to add, can you say?
No.
What would you say to people who wants to sponsor i-Oyisa? Okay, it's
Go
time
ahead.
to sell
Okay, to
yourself
sponsor.
now. I'm out there, I'm listening. I want to sponsor i-Oyisa. As I'm an ambassadors with Oyisa, what would you say?
Well, what I'd love to say is the doors are open. Avulekile amasango usani. Like the littlest that you can bring to us, we would definitely appreciate it, because it's not just a pageant, it's an organization, so they do a lot for the community. So ungathi hayi ngizoza ngamahili kuphela, no, imali, food, shelter, anything, because community, we help the community. So if you wanna lend a hand, wars are come.
And you won't regret it. Eventually, you won't regret it, because Oyisa, I feel like it changes impilo zabantu eventually, even if umncane, like very, very little, or a teenager, or even miss or mister, nje izoshintsha impilo yakho, so you won't regret it. Actually, like you won't ever. Yeah. So yeah.
And to touch on that, I'm very glad that you've actually highlighted. Ne? Last year, we had sponsors, even though some of the sponsors did not show up, did not show themselves after we won the titles. Ne? What I will say to the sponsors need to be professional, as we are professional. As Oyisa or Incarnate will not give you a model who lacks discipline, who doesn't know how to walk, who doesn't know how to pose, who doesn't know ichuti yake as a model, right? So if Oyisa offer a model, it's a Nali model, you need to sponsor the model. You need to be professional. You see, as a sponsor now, you need to do your duty. Okay, this is what I will offer, and stick to the agreement and the contract you guys have agreed on. Yes.
Oh, wow. Nizwile ke ma-sponsors emakhaya, please do come through. Bathi avulekile amasango.
Yes.
Wozani, siyanicela with anything, food. Babalile nje kuningi, clothes, whatever. Imali siyayicela, it's needed. Please. Yes, before we close, amaphi nje ama advice eningabanika the youth?
Well, the advice I would love to give to the youth is, into enginotisile ngathi youth yamanje is that siyazondana. Let's love each other, guys. Like, hate, it can break, like it can literally break us, because manzondana ku-easy ukuthi kube nengxabano kungayenzeki izinto. The moment we love each other, we can achieve a lot. We can be able to collaborate and do a whole lot more. Like, we could literally like change the country just ngokubambisana, ngokuthandana. So, and if you want to do something, yangisa indaba yokuthi we let people take over. Like, if you want to do something, do it. Don't allow anyone to make you feel otherwise, or to let you throw away your dream. If you want to dream, if you have a dream and you want to achieve it, do it for yourself. Yes.
And to add on what she said, that ukuzondana is not a solution. So there's a saying about teamwork makes a dream work. So basically, if we just stand together, we can make a huge difference in the world, in the community, and even in our country. And also, I advise them to like stand tall. Whatever they want to do, they can do it and they will achieve it. So also, they shouldn't listen to the negative things that the other youth say about them. So basically, they just have to follow their dreams and achieve whatever they want to do.
What I can say is that mntana sekhaya kwamele uzithande. That's the first thing. Kwamele uzithembe. And kwamele uzazi ukuthi ufunani empilweni. umzalo wako or anyone else cannot decide for you ukuthi kwamele ube yini. You know yourself what you are capable of. You know yourself which industry you belong to. So what I can tell the youth, especially men, because men tend to overlap. Umuntu asayibambile into are consistent, are overlap. So you need to be consistent in what you want in life. You need to be consistent in what you are doing. You need to know what you want and follow everything that you want. And it all starts with you, nobody else. And to close on that, I would actually like to say thank you for the opportunity you gave us today on My Scars, My Testimony. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, follow guys on TikTok, Instagram. Natin is follow as the professional models. My name is Model Easter on Instagram. I have 2 accounts on Instagram, Model Easter. The other one is Easter_R. That one is for music, if you want to book me for music. And then on Facebook, I'm also available. It's Model Easter.
Which kind of music do you do?
I started doing amapiano, and then I actually evolved myself and want to be in ngafuna ukungena to some genres. So I was actually writing a song on house, and then I want to try Afropop now because I'm a producer, so amaningi with piano. So and there's different types of piano issue. So I'm a producer, amaningi with piano, and I ngeke umuntu ukuthi ushaye piano lifana naloya naloya. So I get there and then I do my thing. I write. You see, yes.
Before we wrap it up, few words to your coaches.
We love you. We'll never stop loving you.
Nothing
And
more than love.
we thank you for everything you've done for us. And sila nje kungenxa yabo. And bas ngusifundisa discipline, because manje like everything nje is just going according to plan. And yeah.
Mina, I would love to say thank you. Like, ngiyacabanga ukuthi like if I never like went to Isa, ngabe ngikho la, mhlawumbe ngabe ngayeka ne public speaking, ngabe ngisaba abantu, ngabe manje ngithuki ukuthi kunama camera la and stuff. You know, like Nelo, ne time management, they teach me that now, like sengiyakwazi ukumanage isikhathi sami, you know, like I appreciate them. Yeah.
Ayigimi kudala kwabo bhuti kudala ngibabonga. Bayazi ngisazobabonga basazongisiza futhi indlela engiyithathayo kuya phambili. So what I will say to them, they need to stay the way they are. They need to be consistent. They mustn't stop to help the upcoming youth, because thina siyakhula, we've learned angisho, and we are also learning. And as we grow, sizobe sihambile in another level, and we will be in some worlds. Who knows? Maybe in Paris next year. Louis Vuitton. Yabona, who knows? We might not know. But in God, everything is possible, and no one can stop you if uNkulunkulu avumile. So what I will say to them is that they need to continue with the pageant and make the pageant be professional. Make the pageant to be ngathini iyaziwe mhlaba wonke, not only South Africa. I wish they could open a branch in Lesotho, because what I've noticed, Lesotho, I see less men joining each Amajini pageant and what you see. So, ngifuna ukubabona ku fashion. I want to see bana ba Basotho ke batla ba bona fashion straight.
Aye, Lesotho, we are coming.
Yes.
With the Oyisa, we will be there. Siatla. Martin Riatla. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for taking your time and coming to My Scars, My Testimony, and sharing your journey with us, and also encouraging other people to say, kuyenzeka, it's possible. No matter what, kuyenzeka. Soon nje sobe sinibukele ko Miss Banbani. So
SAPC3.
yeah, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so
you.
proud of you. And I hope now ekhaya mbukeli you're like, okay, ithing is tintete. Let me do what I love. Let me go after my dreams. Let me focus on doing what I want. So sitikuni ma modelers nabo miste be oyisa enkosi. With your host, Usis Nomzamo, Nditi Busuku Benzolo. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And also, please do follow us on TikTok, Sikona, My Scars, My Testimony. And also, Sikona, on YouTube, My Scars, My Testimony. And also, don't forget to drop your comment on the comment section below. Danko.